So, today is the day that I find out if I have mole cancer. I'm going to put out the right word because I can't say it. Melanoma? I don't know. So, I went to the doctors what day is it today? Thursday. I went to the doctors a week and a half ago about my toe. I apologise for background noise, but I'm so hot, I've got the window open. I went to the doctor about a week and a half ago for them to look at my toe and have a look at the mole on my back. So, they don't like the look of the mole. So today I'm off to hospital to have 3 of my moles looked at. This one here, this one, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but the big one on my back. I don't know if you saw that. Also just realised I've got loads of deodorant stuff under my armpit. No, I haven't put deodorant on, have I? I don't know. So yes, they are going to check all 3 of those moles for me, because the one on my back is irregular, because it's not like a smooth round circle and it's raised and jagged edged and has some white lines in. I was talking to someone at my workplace who had a mole removed, and they said that they also had some white lines in their mole, and that's due to irritation, so where hers was. So I'm now thinking that the white lines in mine must have been due to irritation because of where my bra sits or my hair and stuff like that, and when I'm itching. So I've never been worried about it. It was purely because it's a big mole. Everybody says you should get your big moles checked, and I feel sick because I'm so nervous to find out. On my letter it says that they could cut it there and then. So this is the big thing that I wanted to talk about. It's not going to be a big thing, hopefully. I'm hoping it's just going to be, yeah, it's fine, on your way. But I wanted to film this for the awareness, as well as hoping that it is nothing. And if it is nothing, then brilliant. I'm still going to post a video, because if you have any moles like mine, or just any moles that you are genuinely concerned about, go and get them checked. And I'm so, I don't know what the right word is, but I guess, yeah, because Jack kept telling me for about 3 years to go and get it checked, and I was like, no, it's fine, I've had it all my life. But yeah, now I'm shitting my pants. So the reason I want to get this one and the one on my wrist done is because they would like form a spot underneath, and then it would go away, but the actual like mole colouring would actually peel off and would disappear, and then it would grow back about a few weeks later. And the same on my wrist, as you can see, they're sort of like in a square, but this one was just as dark as the others and didn't, that one there, it just didn't grow back the same like colouring as any of them. And now and again we'll like have a bit of like a spot underneath, and it is a lot more raised than what it was. So if anything, I imagine they probably are just going to cut this one and this one out just for the safety. My back, they might just take a little bit out and send off for a biopsy. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I'm so nervous. Jack's taken the day off work so he can take me, just in case they do have to cut the big one off my back. Yeah, it's a shame because I like them all on my back. It's the only thing I like about my back, but I'd rather just get it removed. So it is now just coming up 5 to 9. We are leaving at 9. Jack is still in the shower, and my appointment is at 10 to 11, and so we're just trying to leave a lot earlier because I think I know where to go, but Trelesk Hospital is such a bloody maze, like any hospital really. But I had to take my nan to hospital beginning of the year, somewhere in around that area, and I'm pretty sure I remember seeing the dermatology unit, because it was closed at the time because of COVID not being able to do it. Because I was really worried that I was going to be sat for months and months waiting for my letter. got it a week, no, like 3 days after my appointment. Yeah, I make myself ready and have something to eat. I'll see you in a bit. So I look a state actually. It's literally only been about, actually, probably has been 12-13 hours since I filmed this. As you can tell from my upbeat spirit, I am clear of skin cancer, or the actual word, I still can't say it. Yeah, I have no traces. They're really happy. As you can also tell, they've not had to take anything away. They are really, really pleased. And all my dignity went out the window. I went in and they told me to put a hospital gown on. Was clearly, I don't know why, I just didn't think, well, I've never had it before and I didn't think about needing to be going in a hospital gown. I put on the smallest pair of knickers. So yeah, I put on a hospital gown. I mean, I was covered, and then the nurse came in and, you know, she checked up my legs and pulled it back a bit so she could check on my lower back, and I was like, oh bloody hell. She made a laugh and joke about it though. She made me feel really, really comfortable, so I didn't really mind her seeing my bum. So yeah, it was such a positive experience because I was so nervous. But you know, every hospital I suppose could be different, but I just genuinely I could never have asked for a better nurse, doctor. I'm assuming she's well, I don't know what it was, but she was a skin cancer specialist, so whatever that title comes under, I guess. But she was so lovely, and I had a girl in there as well that was also training up as well. And they were both brilliant. So if you've got to go anytime near soon to have your mole checked in the you know, the Royal, is it Royal Cornwall Hospital? The one in, you know, the one in Truro, the Trillisk one. You know, have some hope and some, you know, some upbeatness, because they were really lovely. I walked in from the, you know, from the very minute I walked in, everybody was so accommodating, and it was lovely because I was so nervous. And I wasn't in there for very long either. One of the ladies come out and said there's a half an hour wait on certain someone. And I was like, oh my God, I bet that's going to be me. And then literally 2 minutes later, this lady come out and said she was ready for me. And I was like, oh, thank God for that. So yeah, I'm so pleased and I'm so happy. But I'm still going to, you know, put this video out there. It's not gone down, you know, the extreme route that I was dreading the worst for, but it's still the awareness of, if you have any moles that you're concerned about, just go and get them checked. Just really do. I'm currently feeling really nauseous. Me and Jack had our first COVID vaccine today as well, because my mindset was, if I'm going to be cut open today, I may as well get my jab done as well, so then I can be in pain all weekend. Now I'm just going to be in pain with my arm. My arm's fine at the moment, and I come home and I felt fine, and then I started cleaning, and all of a sudden have just felt really nauseous. Jack's going around getting his arms hurting, he's got back pain. I was like, surely it can't kick in that quickly. Everyone's told me that tomorrow is going to be the worst because the arm's going to be really painful. But I have the shakes a little bit and I do feel really nauseous, and I hate feeling nauseous. I can't stand it. Hiya, it's been a few more weeks since I started filming this video. Excuse my face, I've just watched it, getting myself ready for the day. I was just editing back through the video and I didn't realise I actually never even finished ending it, so I thought I'd just end it now. But yeah, I know, like, obviously it wasn't the whole big like, oh, this is my journey or whatever, but I mean, I'm glad it's not. This is my journey. I'm so relieved and so happy that it went the way that, you know, I hoped it went, or the way that I was thinking it was going to go. So even though this isn't like my journey of like going through everything, this is still like, you know, an awareness for people, like just go and get your moles checked, like just go. It was, yeah, it was a really positive, well, obviously it was a positive outcome, but it was a really positive experience going in. They was all just so wonderful. So I'm not going to rabble on, as I've obviously kept saying the same things. And talking of the vaccination, the next day I felt absolutely fine. I think it's because I come home and I carried on doing stuff, like I was doing a bit of a weight workout. Jack felt awful for about 3 days. We have our second one, what day is it today? It is I think the 20th of July today, in around that. And we have I have mine I think on the 8th of August. We might be able to move it forward soon though, so we'll see. But maybe I'll feel worse on my second one and Jack will feel fine on his second, I don't know. But we'll see. So just go get your vaccinations, then everyone can go back to normal. It must be the 20th today actually, because yesterday it was, they're calling it Freedom Day, of relaxations of all of the COVID restrictions, which I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think we should still be wearing masks, or you know, distancing, etc.? I definitely still wore my mask yesterday when we went for our food shop, and it was quite weird seeing people not wearing masks, but I was amazed at how many people still were wearing their masks, which is nice to see. Still, like, people obviously still trying to keep themselves safe instead of just chucking it all down the toilet. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on it, or if you don't live in the UK and you follow me from a different country, because I know I've got a couple of you. What is it like in your country at the moment with COVID? Like, how are you guys dealing with it? I think America, they don't have any restrictions at all. I don't think they've had any restrictions for a long time. I know I've got a couple followers on here from America, so let me know down below what it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna see you next week with another video, and it probably actually will be next week as well. I apologise for the massive delay. I don't really have an excuse either. I just got lazy, and I just had no motivation to do it. I just went into a space and just couldn't be bothered. But next week there should be a video, because I'm going to edit it now, because the last couple of days we've been in London, having a nice little break away. So I vlogged bits here and there. It's quite hard to film in London when you can't really film in shops anymore because of the amount of music they play and obviously copyright. And it was just quite busy where I didn't really want to get my phone out, but I also wanted to enjoy myself. But yeah, we still had a good time. I filmed quite a bit still. Like, I think it's going to be a lengthy video, so it's probably going to make up for the, I think, 4 weeks I've missed. So apologies for that. But I'm just going to get on, post this now, and you'll see me tonight at 6 p.m. I think it's 6 p.m. I don't know. Bye!